On Wednesday, provincial leader for the Democratic Alliance Mpumalanga, Jane Sithole, was accompanied by DA Shadow Minister of Basic Education to request an investigation into officials involved with the distribution of textbooks. The pair handed over a complaint to the South African Human Rights Commission based on a lack of textbook distribution to learners in Mpumalanga.
As you know, it is a basic human right to give our children access to education. So we've outlined it all. We've outlined the sections of the Constitution, the section of the education, all the policies of the country that actually say what we've done to these learners now at this moment, as they must write exams without having been provided with the necessary material.
We have lodged a complaint, for instance, in the Eastern Cape. And then you guys came back and says, like, okay, there was no finding, or I don't actually recall your response. But this is a yearly thing that is continuously happening throughout in different provinces. I mean, you might come up now and say, like, okay, it has only happened like now in Mpumalanga, so many it haven't. But it's really like something that is it's constantly occurring. So I would like, maybe if it's possible, this shouldn't be just about this year. It should be something that human rights can look at it.
To deny these learners the textbooks, what are we doing? What are we saying? What are we saying about their future and the future of everyone? So for the Mpumalanga Provincial Department, really, I don't even want to go into how much is been wasted on what. Because then that's an argument for another day. Yeah, we can argue about that statute that's still in front of the legislature now and how much it has costed and why you're denying a learner a textbook. I don't think even Mandela looking down at these learners will be happy that you've built this my statute, but they have got my children whom you are not giving education.
Yeah. After a lengthy discussion, a decision was finally agreed upon.
Okay. Sarah, thank you so much. I will hand it over and then you'll be advised in terms of how we'll be doing it.
Following the handing over of the complaint, Jane and Nomsa made their way outside of the Human Rights Commission's building to address eager activists before heading to an oversight visit at Cyril Clarke Secondary School.
This morning what we did is we went to the Human Rights Commission and we lodged actually a complaint regarding the learners who doesn't have textbooks in Mpumalanga. We've got about 679 learners who still don't have textbooks, and as we know, it's exam time now. So we believe that their basic human rights has been violated by not having textbooks by this time. And this happens every year. So we decided that, we need an investigation into this, because at the end of the day, we are disadvantaging these learners. Hence, we expect them to perform, to progress, to do well in school. Hence, we are not creating a conducive environment for them to do so because they do not have the learning material. I do not buy into the fact that now there is no money to buy these children textbooks. There's a lot of places where the departments can actually cut their spending. We have just seen recently when the provincial government revealed or unveiled a statue that has cost 8.3 million that doesn't even look like the statue that should be there. So things like that, we should actually prioritize the education of our children. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the only weapon that will actually liberate us. So I don't think even Utata Nelson Mandela will be happy to be standing there and watch children not having a learner material that they should actually progress into other grades. So we need to really prioritize properly so that our children can actually they are the future. We must prioritize them. They must have textbooks. They must progress to other grades.
With the end of year exams currently in session and majority of the learners having no access to proper learning materials, an investigation into the supply and delivery of textbooks to learners in the province will be conducted by the South African Human Rights Commission. The results of the investigation will be reported back within 7 working days. I'm Aadila reporting for Suburb News.